Welcome to the TAMGeF Shortcomings and Wishlist video. In this video we'll be talking about the things that we couldn't completely finish working on and things that we wish we could have worked on. Let's start off with the shortcomings. One of the shortcomings is that the gyroscopic drift needs to be corrected. In the gyroscope visualizer, the gyroscopic sensor orientation is dependent on the dongle position. This means that the closer the sensor is to the dongle, the greater it affects the orientation results. And you'll see here on the right image that the gyroscope is laying flat, yet as soon as it gets very close to the dongle, the orientation goes haywire. This actually, from some research, happens to be something that the AAPI also has trouble with, but it can be corrected as is seen in their sensor suite. So we know that this is possible to overcome.
The last shortcoming we'll be talking about is the unresponsive multi-touch visualizer playback mode. The playback's real-time feature was implemented using a method called qthreads msleep, which puts the window to sleep for a certain period of time. In doing so, the window becomes unresponsive during long periods of motionless gestures. A code snippet is provided for those interested in learning more. Solutions were considered, but deemed time-consuming, as you'll see in the next slide. We'll move on to the wishlist section, in which we'll further discuss the playback issues. As mentioned earlier, one of the issues is an unresponsive playback. Our wish would be to solve this issue, and one of the solutions we came up with is to run it on a separate thread from the main thread. This will allow the playback feature to put the thread to sleep without making the window unresponsive. We hope that the next team will take this challenge on. The second issue is a recurring issue from the first version of the TAM visualizer. In designing the playback feature, interrupting the playback did not come to mind, but as we realized, developers might be unaware that they have recorded a long session and in doing so make the window unresponsive for a very long period of time. This error was caught late, and the interrupt feature was added quickly for demonstration purposes. However, we would like this feature to be thoroughly tested and documented for future releases. Next on the list is to integrate the mouse into the visualizer. One might think this is a simple task, but the main reason why it hasn't been implemented as of yet is due to an issue with the touchscreen and the mouse being set to primary touch. What this means is that when you touch the screen, your computer will treat the touch as both a touch and a mouse event, which the program will take as a duplicate touch event. This does not look like a feature that can be disabled, and so if mouse integration were to be implemented, it would have to mitigate this effect.
So what do we wish to see for the gyroscope visualizer? We'd like to see more gauges added to the aviation dashboard. Currently we only have the pitch and roll, the compass, and the accelerometer. We'd like to see an addition of the altitude indicator, maybe speed indicator, and position indicator. And to finish things off, we would love to see both of the visualizers merged into one, the gyroscope and the touchscreen visualizer put all in one. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.